all the card. So we have today NFL Week 5. It's two games lighter than it should be. We've got ALDS Game 1, NBA Finals Game 6, and then we got NASCAR from Charlotte with Jeff Jeter. So the way the format of the show today is going to work is we'll probably go over NBA Finals Game 6 first. Then we'll do the NASCAR, and then we'll come back and do the football and baseball. We'll just make it easier for everyone. Anyways, of course, be sure to smash the like button. We do the show for free, so it costs you nothing. It helps us a ton. So be sure to hit the like button. But anyways, let me bring in the gang. Got Brian Bittler with the camera issues. A lot of headroom. Just a crap load of headroom. It's like his head is like at the bottom. If you do this, it'll look like you're peeking over the fence. We got Rod Zwacky and Chris Ruffalo with us as well. Anyways, should have it like at the top of the screen like this much headroom. Like you see how the rest of us are propped up. Anyways, Brian, how you doing today?
I'm mad at my camera. I'm feeling ornery, but 2-3 yesterday, cashed the ACC Game of the Year, but wasn't good enough. I'm not happy over the losing day, but time to move on.
What do you got today?
NFL. Well, 18-9, 67% run, so still running hot. I got my NFL 3 best bets for $39.95 over at PickDogs.com, premium pick section.
How about you, Rod? What's up? Muted?
Want to be all
there he
loud
is.
and obnoxious.
There you go. So what do you
I got Sunday fun day going. I got a touchdown of plays in the NFL. Some in the morning, some midday games. I got one selection in the the NBA Finals, Game 6, and one pick in Game 1 of the ALCS. You can get them all together. Sunday fun day package.
Chris, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm looking to bounce back after a rough college football day yesterday, but I got three NFL picks for the afternoon slot, 3 for the midday. I got my NBA Finals pick up as well as Sunday night and MLB. Or you can get the touchdown pack, or the pick 6 pack, plus the 2-point conversion for $39.95 over at the website.
There you have it. So I've got a early 3-pack, and then I have a late 3-pack with the ALDS, the NBA Finals, and ALDS, the NBA Finals, and Sunday Night Football. So just 2 3-packs for me. I don't know. I had a lousy day yesterday. It was just one of those days where it was like, it didn't matter. It's like, I don't know. I think I've been in one of those runs. I've kind of been in one of those funks. So it's time for me to break out of it. Normally I break out of it with a fury. What I normally do when I go into a little bit of a funk like this is I go to Vegas. And it's like I kill them there. So don't have that option this time. So going to have to just play my way through it. And not fun. Just seems like, you get these games and like every bounce starts going against you. And it's just, we've all gone through it. So not good.
For me, it was the ones I gave out for free and took off my premium card. And then,
Yeah, for me it was just, I don't know, bad picks. I just made bad picks. It's like, I think in college football that I've kind of, I've lost my focus on the value of the home team. I mean, just the home team in college football it just wins most of the time. And, I was dialed in on that Alabama Ole Miss over. I mean, I said it was going over 100, and it's like I didn't give that as a premium pick. And it's like, I mean, how much do I have to know that it's going over? I mean, it went over by 40 points. It went over by 6 touchdowns. And it's like I didn't even have it as a premium pick. It's like, that's, terrible. And instead of that, I gave out Alabama, who I had already seen can't tackle this year. I mean, the Tide are in big trouble, right? They're not going anywhere. So what we've seen in the SEC is that, as I predicted, for the last several years, is that college football is cyclical, and right now there's only one team in the SEC that's worth a crap, right? And that's Georgia. Right. It's the only team that's worth anything. Alabama simply cannot tackle. I mean, if you can't tackle, you can't win games. And it's like, the same thing, like, they were no better at tackling than Western Kentucky was, They were no better. They got shredded. I mean, when's the last time you've seen an Alabama team lit up, like that? I mean, just absolutely lit up. Nick Saban, they knew our defensive signals. Yeah, normally you have athletes to compensate for that, So you can start making excuses why we got shredded, How about tackling somebody? That's usually a good place to start, And then I knew that Florida State game too, Once again, I knew that thing looked square as a Yankees pick, and I was like, I even said it on the show, but I didn't give it out. So we live with it. With it. And there's other games like Virginia Tech where I was just dead wrong, I didn't know they had 15 guys out. In that game. 15 guys out. It's like...
that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. I mean, they tried everything to come back. They even tried...
They did, yeah.
They certainly left it all on the table, but didn't do it. Liberty, was one of my big winners. Florida Gators, Dan Mullen, just a joke of a head coach. Just pathetic. Pathetic, man. Pathetic. Let's take our best wide receiver out and just screw around and try some of my stupid-ass ideas. It's like, how stupid are you? It's like, they can't cover this guy, right? Number 84.
No.
They have no answer, right? They have no answer. All right, here's a good idea. We'll run the decoy play. We'll put him on the sideline. We'll act like, now let's see what you can do. It's like, what is that crap? Such his ego. It's like Doug Peterson, right, in the NFL. Anyways, let's get to the NBA Finals, Game 1. This way we can get Jeter in here. Jeter on the heater, man, is what he is. But Jeter, out of all of us, Jeter's the hottest. But, and I say that in the most masculine way. Brian, NBA Finals Game 6, the lowest rated NBA Finals. We've heard all this other crap and everything. And, it just means a lot of people have missed some really good basketball. We don't care. My bet pays the same, whether people are watching or whether they're not watching. And, I don't care. Just like the FIU against Middle Tennessee, my bet lost the same as if it was on ABC. It was on like the U or something. It was like or 221, right? So the Navy Temple game, right? Let's throw it on 221 because we're gonna have the dirty calls in this one. This is gonna be. It's like they throw it on 221 on DirecTV. It's like. Or the 600s. It's like, let's throw this one on the Longhorn Network. It's like, there's going to be some crap calls today. And my parlay, right? It's like, even my parlay, I had Missouri and I had the over in that game. And then Texas, who was nip and tuck. Can't even get it done for me for my parlay for the show. Anyways, NBA Finals. It's a new day. And I forgot to hit the start button. But anyways, Brian, we got the NBA. We're going to kick the show off with the NBA Finals. Game 6. The Heat and the Lakers. Anthony Davis looks banged up. I don't know. I'm just doing the eye test. We hear in college football when they get to the playoffs, they always talk about the eye test, right? Well, here's my eye test. Anthony Davis looks hurt. He just falls down every single play. Either that or he's just faking that he's getting hit. But I don't know. He just falls down it's like every 2 seconds you look, Anthony Davis is on the floor. It's tough to shoot from there.
For me in this game, I'm really taking a heavy look at the total. Games as they progress in the series, especially the finals. I really like to take a look at the under. I think you're going to see a focused defensive effort from both teams. Spolstra, I think, got the plan to go. Rod likes the over. I like unders. I mean, and if you look at the big bets are on the under today. I mean, for me, I think this is one of the best
big bets have gotten smashed in this NBA in the bubble.
I like the under.
The big bets have gotten just absolutely blown up in the bubble. It's been the opposite every single game on the big bets, which is probably why Mitch the Square is plus 65% or something in the NBA bubble. Anyways, yeah,
every possession is going to be contested.
Yeah, it was last game. It was last game too, and the ball went in every single time. Rod,
I love the over. Give me the over. Yeah, you want to drop it lower than what it was last game? Oh, okay, I'll take the over. Thank you.
I think LeBron, as much as it was Green who missed the wide open three at the end. I think LeBron still wanted to take that shot with 4 guys on him. I think he still wanted to take it. And I think I honestly think he would have made it because the Heat, when he gets going like that, you just can't stop him. There's no stopping him. And it was like Van Gundy on the announcement, it was just the announcing, he's like, the last 3 or 4 possessions, he's like, I don't care who shoots this ball. He goes, I'm not going to let it be LeBron James. He's like, about the Heat. He's like, I'm not letting LeBron take this shot. And there he is. Right? It's like, I mean, when he's so, like him, hate him, anything, I'm not a big fan of LeBron. I think he's an amazing talent, an amazing player. I just think he needs to just shut his mouth, because this is a guy that knows nothing about anything. It's like, read a newspaper, or read like a broad scale thing of world events before you try and become the president of the United States, because or the vice president or presidential candidate or anything like that. But it's like, this guy's just a jerk. I mean, it's like he says something, and it's like, I mean, and most of the things that are going on in the country, and we don't talk politics here, there seems to be a firm 2 sides here, right, that don't want to meet in the middle on anything, right? But this guy is like on a third planet that agrees with nobody. It's like he says stuff. It's like, that's not even on any side. That's like everyone. No, how could It's like, what a jerk. Anyways, Rod, you think these guys actually play basketball instead of I mean,
yeah. And AD, you're mentioning AD and being injured. Yeah, I think he's got a heel injury. He's definitely not at 100%. That's for sure.
Nah, he's on the floor 50% of the time that he's on the floor. It's like you can't guard people, and it's always like this, like, oh, I'm dying. It's like the old Meadowlark Lemon. Remember Meadowlark would like fake the leg injury and then switch legs, and be like, I mean, that's what this is. It's like, then it's like in baseball they had to cut mound visits, It's the same thing with this. It's like if you fall down more than 3 times, then you have to leave the game. It should be, for 10 minutes or something. It's like it's enough. Chris, what are you thinking? Rod likes your pick's the over, Rod?
Yeah, I like the over. Give me the over.
Chris?
You took all the words out of my mouth for LeBron James. That felt good to sort of vent through someone else, but I see LeBron.
Jerk. I mean, it's like the thing is that he has a chance to really take a stand and a platform here, and it's like he obviously has some beliefs and things like that, but it's like, get the facts straight to begin with and at least see where the world is currently. You're talking about, so I understand you're in a bubble, but I mean, you are living in a bubble, man, the way you're talking. You're talking about stuff that's been decided months ago, It's like, it's like, this is not the current issue. The current issue is the bigger issue. The current issue is not the minutia that he's talking about. I mean, jerk.
No, he doesn't.
Like, let's talk about problems that can't be solved, instead of things that can be. It's like, what an idiot.
I would give me the Heat and the points. I think we see this is going to be another tight game at the end. Last team with the ball wins.
I think the Heat bust them up tonight. I think that we see probably the biggest Heat win of the series tonight. And I think we go to Game 7. I think Anthony Davis doesn't even play. It's my guess. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see like any breaking news or anything like that. My guess is like in pregame warmups, he's going to say, I can't go.
Yeah.
Because he can't go. He can't. And without him, they're done. They have nothing. LeBron can only take them so far. They need both those guys. Anyways, speaking of LeBron, we're gonna bring Jeter in, do some NASCAR, and trade some paint. And we'll be back with you guys in just a second. Let's see if we could find Jeter on our scenes. Here it is. Jeff Jeter, welcome to the show. Clean sweep yesterday in your premium picks. You are the king of the leaderboard. What's happening?
Oh man, just had a great day yesterday in NASCAR and 3-2 there in college football yesterday. So great day, the best day I've had since being part of the team here, and so I look forward to doing it again today.
Smashed that Kansas State pick. I was a little worried about that one because there was so much public on Kansas State in that one against TCU, but Jeter stuck with them and took the Wildcats, and that was an easy winner for him. Of course, in the NASCAR race, picking Noah Gragson outright there for the win, plus 400. Can't go.
Yeah, AJ Allmendinger for the win yesterday.
Allmendinger, Gragson in the matchup bet, but the plus 400 on the outright win there. Tough to go broke cashing plus 400 tickets, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. And, let's be ready to get it again today and get to it.
Anyways, be sure to smash the like button if you're watching the show. Cost you nothing. Helps us a ton. And I don't just say that to say it. I'm saying it because it's the truth. And if you guys want me to go through the whole YouTube formula with you again, I will. I know we want to skip that part. Anyways, so Jeff Jeter with the flag of Tennessee hanging in the background after the Vols didn't really show up. Well, they did show up for a half in between the hedges. I don't think it had anything to do with what Tennessee did or didn't do in that game. I think this is a really good Georgia team that will be in the national championship game. That's really what this comes down to. They're going to house Alabama. I mean, they're going to house them. They're going to score 100.
They should.
They're going to put 100. They're going to put 100 points on them. This is going to be like one of the worst Alabama losses since that Clemson national championship game. Clemson put 58 on them or something. It's going to be the worst loss ever. One of the worst losses under Saban. But anyway, speaking about worst losses, who's going to lose in NASCAR today?
I think everybody but Chase Elliott is coming in as this heavy favorite this afternoon. He's about plus 275s, but one of the better prices I'm seeing here. Of course, today's race, it's a Cup Series back at the Charlotte Roval this afternoon. 109 laps make up the distance there for the Bank of America Roval 400. And like I said, Chase, he won this race last year. Won the first road course race of the year at Daytona there on the road course there. And so he'll be coming in today, obviously, as a heavy favorite. I mean, he's going to be tough to beat. Denny Hamlin does start on the pole. I can see Denny getting up there leading some laps, on the front first stage this afternoon. But see how quickly Chase can come up through. But
what's up with Denny Hamlin? We just have not heard a lot from him since really the start of the season, right? I mean, the start of the season, he was red hot, and I haven't heard you mention his name recently.
Yeah, I mean, I just think like he's in okay form, like mediocre, maybe just a little bit off too. We were all on him, earlier in the season. Plus, he was racing at some tracks that he's been perennially good at, as far as just some of the scheduling too. Not to make an excuse up for him, but he's still pretty much securely, headed towards the round of 8 here coming up, after the cut line this afternoon, and so he's got a couple decent tracks coming up here, over the next couple of weeks. But Denny's been pretty good on road courses, throughout since 2017. It's a good stat line to go back and look through, or good year to go back and look through on road courses. But I think you'll be, you should him start on the pole today, getting that track advantage, track position today. I think Denny might have a solid chance to win. So, but other than that, we'll take a little partial unit on a long shot, like Alex Bowman at plus 2,000. Bowman's is above the cut line for the playoffs right now, into the round of 8. Man, he's got to have a pretty good. He's got to do a solid today in a finish. He's finished in the top 5 here at Charlotte, on the Roval, that is, of the last 2 races they've held here on the Roval. So he's a good one here. Don't mind you taking a shot there. And other than that, I do, as far as do one matchup I do like that just missed getting in my premium area for today. I do like Kevin Harvick at -106 over Denny. I do like Denny and Harvick. I think they're similar plays today, but when you get Harvick at -106 over Denny, I think that's definitely solid. Harvick has finished ahead of Denny on the Roval, in the two times out of the 2 races. So, that's where I sit there. But other than that, we'll sit there racing in the rain today like they did yesterday.
Awesome. Seems to me whenever I see Charlotte races, there's always a rain delay. I don't know. It just seems like this is the rain delay track of rain delay tracks. I mean, if this race ends up being tomorrow, I wouldn't be shocked. It just seems that it always rains at this track. I mean, I don't know what it is. And I'm not even a NASCAR person, and you're even agreeing with me here because, I mean, did they just put this place in a place like there's a place here like where I live I live on a tiny island, okay, and on my side of the island where I live, it rains 8 to 10 inches a year. On the other side of the island, on the direct opposite side, it rains every single day in Haiku. I mean, every single day. It's like they put Charlotte Motor Speedway in Haiku, where it rains every single day or something, or it's like this time of year. I know that I used to spend my summers in that area of the country. Actually, it was right by you too. It was Black Rock Mountain, where Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee all meet. And I used to go actually whitewater rafting, the Nantahala River, the Chattooga River, the Ocoee River, all in your neck of the woods. But I remember some summers where it just rained for a month. Anything to this?
October's actually pretty good, when it comes to this race in Charlotte. I mean, when it used to be on the oval, sometimes we've even gone where it's been, pretty cold actually, but usually you'll get the rain like in the May races around the All-Star race and Coke 600. So, but yeah, I mean, just with, the storm that came up and threw all that rain up our way yesterday is like, it's kind of crazy, but I don't have any much of an answer for it. All I know is, a couple of times we've had significant rain delays there in Charlotte. I've definitely gone back to my house because I used to live 5 minutes away from the track. We'd go back and have a couple beers and go back, So, but anyway, so. But yeah, looking forward to good day. Hopefully, follow it up today. Another winter, Mitch. And so.
What do you got for sale today in the premium area? I know you got some football, some NASCAR, a little bit of
football. I've got still got my early picks up. I got three picks for the 1 o'clock games. And what I've done is I've got a 2+1 kind of late afternoon prime time. I've got one pick for 4 o'clock games. I've got one pick for tonight's Sunday night football game, and I've also in that package I've got a play in the NBA tonight. So in that 3-pack. And as far as my NASCAR picks, they're under the 3-wide pass today. Lower the price. Just kept it all pretty simple today for you. So I've got 3 picks over.
How much is the price? I hate when it says
Mm-hmm.
I hate when it says current market price on the menu, right? That means it's too expensive for you, right? It's like current market price. I have to be, and it's like, I'm at a point in my life, once you pass a certain age, there's rarely going to be something on a menu that is outside of your price range. And it's like, they say current market price. It's like, why do I have to go through this? It's like you really don't want to sell any of this because why are you going to put me through asking for how much it is? Sometimes the waiter will come over and say the current market price is $129.95.
Yeah, sorry, not selling lobsters, but
But also they do it on stone crabs too. You know, they do it on a bunch of stuff.
Sorry. Now I got the my NASCAR 3 wide pass for $34.99.
$34.99. You trying to go out of business here?
Oh, don't give me that now.
All right, Jeter, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
it was fun. We're gonna talk some NFL with the guys. You want to give a free NFL pick here before you go?
Yeah. Tell you what, kind of going towards a prop I was looking at here. For tonight's game, I'll take Tyler Lockett. Give me 2+ touchdowns at +285. I think he's going to. He only had 3 receptions last week, and as you see his pattern out of Russell Wilson and them sometimes. I think Lockett is going to just get in there back to Seattle, light him up tonight. So, we'll prop for you.
Boy, I'm way behind on these comments. All right, we'll see you. We'll see you. Next week?
Yeah, we'll get with y'all next week, and
me and Jeter are going to do some NASCAR videos on the site too, like on our Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channels, and we're going to post those on the website as well. So be sure to stay tuned for that new feature coming this week. Thanks, Jeff.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
That was Jeff Jeter from Bristol, Tennessee. Little perky today after all those parquet shots after hitting those big NASCAR bets yesterday. +400, man. I could have used a couple of those. Anyways,
I love Jeff's voice. He's got the best voice.
Well, he's our NASCAR guy. It's like that's why he's our NASCAR. He could be a football guy. We could have him in. We could get rid of Ruffalo.
He cheers me up. Now I'm feeling a little better.
We can get rid of Chris.
It's okay.
Just take a poll. Just take a poll on the Pick Dogs.
I think I've run my course.
I think it would be me that would be out if you ran the poll.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it would be. I think a lot of people are sick of me. Mitch hates LeBron. I don't hate LeBron as a player. I don't understand. It's like, so if you have a chance, they show this on ESPN Classic, and it's probably on YouTube. Okay, it's probably on YouTube as well. Watch the slam dunk competition from LeBron's senior year of high school. The National Slam Dunk, like they had the McDonald's it's either at the McDonald's All-American game or it might be at a different game. There's some kind of slam dunk contest. And listen to the LeBron James interviews. And this guy hasn't. It's not like, oh yeah, LeBron went back to, LeBron went to Duke, and he went to college. It's not. There's a big difference. Like, and I can't take away anything what this guy has done in business. He's done a lot of smart moves. He gave his money and his business operations to people that did extremely well for him, that have done extremely well. So tough to knock him in any of those ways, but it's not like you're talking to Grant Hill here. It's not like it's Grant Hill talk. Grant Hill is razor sharp smart, and he went to Duke. He stayed all 4, right? I mean, he's Duke, tough school, and his father was Calvin Hill, who played in the NFL. He went to Yale. Anyways.
The hotline's, the 900 number's ringing.
That's Rod. Let me tell you what you got to do. Mom, hit the like button. It's like, I know. We're not betting on the team. We're betting the number.
No, it's mine. It's the LeBron James hater hotline.
Oh, there it goes again.
We got the
lines are blowing up today.
Speaking of hot, we've got a hot seat in Atlanta. Dan Quinn could maybe get fired on the field after the game if they don't beat Coach Rule's Panthers. It's weird because there's probably not a lot of head coaching guys that are qualified that are available right now. There probably isn't. What are you gonna do?
I thought he should have got fired last week. But
what are you gonna do? Bring Art Briles in? I mean, it's it's like there's not a lot you can do here. It's just not a lot of guys that are available. Dabo Swinney to me is the guy who's going to be the Falcons coach. But that's my side bet. Falcons, Panthers, Brian.
Falcons could also get the number one pick if they play their cards right this year and lose some more games. But
what are you going to do with that Matt Ryan
games,
contract if you get the number one pick?
How long is Matt Ryan under contract for?
Sure, for like life. Him and Matthew Stafford have the same agent, I believe. So it's going to be brutal.
In this game, I like the Panthers plus the points. I mean, they're playing better football. I think they got things going in the right direction in Carolina, slow but sure. I don't know. You can't. For me, I can't back the Falcons. They just haven't shown me anything all year. So the numbers lean towards Carolina.
Matt Ryan's contract.
2023.
2023. $94.5 million. Guaranteed the whole thing, man.
It's all guaranteed.
Kidding? He's got the same agent as Stafford. Listen to the number here for next year that you would have to eat. It starts with $23 million. Matt Ryan's cap number is $40,912,000 for next season. The next season it drops off where his cap number for 2022 is $41,662,000, and his cap number for 2023 is only $36,612,000. Only. His base for 2021 is $23 million, and his prorated bonus is $17,912,000. But actually, they're saying only $5.5 million is guaranteed. So, wow.
Well, there you go.
But it would be dead money. I
don't think he's the biggest problem in Atlanta. But
when you have a guy making that much money against your cap, that's your problem. It's like NFL's an individual game, so there's no win as a team, lose as a team. Things go wrong, you point finger and assign blames. You guys are supposed to say that's not true. It's an ultimate team sport. Brian, what do you think?
Carolina here with the points is the only way you can go for me. It's one of the better free picks, I think, of the day. I like the Panthers. I think they win outright.
Rod Gorn recommended that I watch Ted Lasso in our little Slack group that we have going. I really like that show. You have you checked it out?
No.
It's awesome. It's awesome. You guys would love it, man. It is such a good show. I'm floored. Goran, the soccer guy, told me to watch it, and it is fantastic. I will give it an A+ rating on Apple Plus. Anyways, it's going to be better than watching this game. What do you think?
For me in this game, I think we're going to see some points. I like the over. Give me the over 54.
Chris, a little Ted Lasso for you? No?
Yeah, I'll take it. Why not?
Have you watched it?
Not yet. It's on my list, so I think it's actually near the top of my list.
I will tell you, it finally made it to the top of my list. But it is it's a good one. It is a good one. I'm through 4 episodes, so at this point, I'm going to say it's a good one. Who do you like here?
So you're in deep enough to know that it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like the Panthers here and the points.
I like the Panthers too, but it's just a little too public of a play for me to say it's one of my best plays for the day. It's just a little too public for me. A little too public. We got the Steelers against the Eagles. We got a lot of money on the Eagles in this game. It was pretty crazy, right? The money's pretty balanced. The bets, everything's pretty balanced on this game. That Eagles offensive line is just a walking ambulance. Brian?
On the sample that I got, I see 35% of the bets, 69% of the money on the Eagles. So the big money guys are back in the Eagles. I'm not sold on the Eagles. They're injury riddled. Their offensive line's terrible. Quarterback is questionable. But if you had a gun to my head, I would take the 7 points in the Eagles. I think Steelers are fat and happy at undefeated. Eagles need the win, so I'll take the points.
Rod?
I think we take the under. I think the Steelers off their unplanned break. Give me the under here. I think you're going to be off to a slow start here. And then the Eagles scoring, ooh, kind of awful. I think it's a muck 'em between the 20s for of it. Give me the under.
I was going to say, do the Steelers need to win? They're leading the division at 1-2-1 this year, but I'm going to take the Steelers here. I think this is a Pittsburgh double-digit win.
Okay. Line on the Ravens game has just moved a half a point, so we will head there. I like the under in this one. Eagles and the Steelers. This one's going under. Won't be a real lousy one. Got the Ravens and the Bengals. This line's been bouncing all around the town. Matt Ryan's an unrestricted free agent in 2024. Lining up.
People will be lining up.
Lining up. Brian's like, who's his agent? I got to get in touch with this guy.
Yep.
Who do
For
you
me
like?
in this Ravens-Bagels game, I had the Ravens circled at the beginning of the week. I submitted it to pick competition I'm in, but the closer we get, I'm having my doubts a little bit. What I do like is the under here. I think we see the Bengals defense continues to perform moderately well, and I think the Ravens defense comes out and shuts down the Bengals. So give me the under.
Rod?
I think the Ravens a little bitter taste after last week here. I'll take the Ravens.
After the
Ravens
backdoor push by the Redskins or the Washington football team, the Eskimos. The Eskimos.
They got a bad taste in their mouth.
Let's do what Edmonton did. Yeah, I like Eskimos. I'm in. Chris? Kraken?
Yeah.
The Kraken. That's the other Washington. That's Seattle. No, I like it. I'm in. Kraken.
Give me the Bruins. No,
The other Kraken.
Oh man, I think we said this in the video. This is going to be Joe Burrow's welcoming party to the rest of the AFC North. I like Baltimore to win this one big.
Yeah, this is the type of game where Baltimore puts up 50-60, right? I'd like the over a lot. Got the Texans against the Jaguars. This is misery. Loves. I mean, if this was on TV, which it is, I'm going to guess that this is going to be the lowest viewed game out there. Texans-Jaguars have one win between them. It happened on opening day. The Jaguars won. They beat the Colts. Who do you like in the rematch of that one? Anyways, Brian, the Texans, we're going to find out if the coach was the problem.
This is an NFL game. I might actually rather watch the NBA game tonight. But and this one, my first thought was the under. But the closer we got to kickoff here, it's for me the over. I think the Jaguars score a ton of points from somewhere, and the Texans put some points on the board, and it's a heated. I think this game might even go to overtime, but take the over.
LeBron isn't Kobe. They're different types of players than LeBron and Kobe. Kobe is just more, Kobe is freaking Kobe. Kobe's the type of player. This is how good Kobe was, and true stories. It's like you could be in Vegas and just be walking through the sports book, and a Lakers game would be on, and you just turn to the side, and Kobe drives to the basket, and it's just everyone's, and you could not have been watching the game or anything. You're just like, whoa, and the whole sports book does it at the same time because that's, the type of plays that Kobe was capable of. And everyone's just up just high five, and everyone is like, wow, And LeBron is awesome, he's a great talent, but he's not as electric as Kobe. I mean, Kobe was ridiculous. Kobe's one of the top Kobe's a top 5, all time guy, right? I mean, some people would put him as is 2, or it's like LeBron is probably in that discussion too, but I would say he's not in. He wouldn't be in discussion for 1 or 2 if it's Michael and Kobe, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm sure someone's.
Now, what about Will Chamberlain? Forgetting him.
Wilt was busy. He was very busy. I got Wilt right here. My Wilt right there. See, holding up the 100. Anyways, where were we?
The Stilt. That used to be my nickname when I played basketball.
Chris, you the Stilt?
I'm the one that falls over on the stilt. I like the under here. 54.5 seems too high. I think this is 27-24. Something along those lines.
For me, I like the over. Give me the over 54.5 and take Deshaun Watson over 290 passing yards today. I think he has a big game.
Mitch is dead wrong about AD. AD is a gamer. I'm not saying he's not a gamer or anything like that. I'm saying this guy's hurt. And it's like he can't, believe me, Anthony Davis, when he's healthy and 100% and everything like that, he's one of the top 5 players in the NBA in any discussion, in any discussion whatsoever. That's not the guy that we're seeing right here. He's not even the same guy that hit the buzzer beater last series. He does not look like the same guy. Doesn't look like the same guy. He looks banged. He looks frail. He's never had a season this long. He's never gone this deep in the playoffs. Never.
He's 100% got a foot injury.
He's
no
100%
way. 100%
got some kind
no
of.
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Is he listed in the injury report?
Isn't he always with LeBron?
I don't know, man. I think the Texans Jaguars is bad for sports. I think it's just bad for sports.
Oh, I'm just thankful we have him.
Anthony
I'd
Davis,
rather see a Texas
probable.
Jackson.
It's a heel injury. It's probable. It's probable. Dragic is doubtful. Go back to the NFL. I'm telling you, that Jaguars game is bad for sports. Be sure to hit the like button, everyone that's watching. We appreciate it greatly. It costs you nothing. Helps us a ton. How does it help us? YouTube looks at the likes that we get on the videos, and it will promote the video into more eyeballs, and then we'll get more people watching. We'll get more likes. We'll promote it even more. It's this. This is my
snowball effect.
No, this is Do the Hustle. Do it. Anyways, Chiefs are playing the Raiders today. This is a rivalry game. I like the Raiders. There, I said it. I feel better about myself. Brian?
Oh, my God, we're going to agree. I was on the Chiefs all week. I submitted the Chiefs for one of my pick tournaments, but I like the Raiders closer I get. I think this is a rival game. It's a ton of points here, and I think it's a Chiefs 10-point win, so I got to take that 11.5 with the Raiders.
The Raiders. Rod?
I'm going to take the under. Give me the under 54. These two teams always play tight and battle it out.
The Raiders.
Rivalry. Give me the under.
The Raiders. Chris?
And I'm going to take the over. I think they do play tight, but I think we also see a bunch of points on the board. I think this one could break 60. So give me the under. Or sorry, the over.
Got the Jets and the Cardinals. This one, big money, big action on the Cardinals, and the line drops 1.5. So we know where Bitler is. He's the only one I know who would even say this word. Brian, who do you like in this one?
No, I'll tell you what. For all the likes we got yesterday, I'm going to give out one of my premium picks today. Guys, get on the Jets plus the 7 points. I guarantee this game's going to cash. Cardinals in the middle of a 3-game road trip, East Coast swing. They're playing at 1 o'clock. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Jets are going to win outright, but I'm going to take the points just for safety.
I'm going to take the Jets outright. Jets win on the money line. I am not backing this Cardinal team. That defense is nothing to talk about not tackling. Yuck. Garbage. Cardinals stink.
You haven't seen garbage, so you've seen Joe Flacco.
I've seen both of these are. I'll take the Jets. Give me the Jets money line.
You got the Gase-Flacco combination, Chris. What do you think?
I think that puts them down 14-0 before even kickoff. I'll take the Cardinals in this one. This one's going to be ugly.
Cardinals have lost their last 2. They're a better team than that. The Jets, I mean, you get pounded at home by the Broncos. I mean, you got some issues. It's like, who was the quarterback?
They didn't get pounded in that game. They lost it.
Brian's like, I didn't lose that bet that bad.
They had a breakaway from the 50 that put it to 11 points or something like that. But it wasn't a pounding. It was a loss, but it wasn't a pounding.
Brett Rippon went into Meadowlands and beat them. That's exactly what happened. Is Brett Rippon went in there and beat them. No?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I'm pretty sure Brett Rippon went in there. Speaking of the Washington Eskimos, Brian, we got the Kraken up against the Rams. Who do you think? Brian always says Redskins at least 6 to 7 times during his explanation.
Oh, the Kraken. See, I was actually looking for it. Like, who the hell's the Kraken?
Seattle Kraken. The Kraken.
Boy, I don't see a lot of points being scored in this game. I think the Rams are going to start out slow, 1 o'clock start, West Coast team. It didn't affect them in Philly, but I think this week in Washington it does. I don't see many points going up there. Take the under.
Take the over 45. I think we get over this number today.
So this guy Oscar, right? I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but this comment is just so idiotic. I have to address it. Just make sure I have this up exactly to show this idiot. Okay, and that's exactly what he is. He's just a blowhard idiot. I don't like people that just lie. You know, I hate liars. And what we have here is a liar. Okay. And that, like all the other stuff, the joking around, the poking, the laugh button, the right. That's all joking around, but straight lying, we don't go for here. So this guy Oscar, right, here's his comment. Okay, here's what this idiot is going to say, and he's gonna personally attack me. This is the way this always works, right? So he says LeBron has been killing these guys in the premium picks. I know because I've been buying the premium picks. Okay. So here's where I stand in the premium picks with my NBA. Okay. And this is documented truth. There's all my picks right there. Okay. And everyone knows how much I've taken LeBron James, right? I mean, everyone knows because I
if you added the last 4 years, fading LeBron James would be a profitable.
Well, look at the season. Look at the bubble I've had, fading LeBron James. Look at the run I've been on. Right? I took the Lakers once, and Brian was shocked. Right? He's like, Brian sent me a message on Facebook. He's like, I can't believe you had the Lakers. I was like, that was just the position I was in. So, Oscar, see ya, buddy. See, what we don't tolerate, we'll tolerate a lot of stuff. And it's like, most of the time, you guys are right. I talk too much and whatever. But straight lying, we don't go for. We're going to call you out on it. Speaking of straight lying, did we give out our Kraken versus Rams picks?
Yeah, I was under.
Rod, Eskimos or Rams?
Over. Rams. Rams and over.
Chris.
Ram it over.
The Rams.
What do you think the name of the Washington should be? Don't you think Warriors once again would be like right kind of on the same,
The Washington Veterans. That's what I would go with.
Veterans?
Veterans. The vets. The Washington vets. Something with veterans. I don't know. Make it military themed.
I don't know.
I like WFG. WTF.
I like Eskimos.
Generals. If they'd have to buy that from the Harlem Globetrotters, but
Look at this. Anthony Davis has been removed from William Hill prop bets.
Oh,
that would be awesome if he didn't play because he'd rest up for a good game 7. It'd give us people that locked in on the Heat a win. So, there we go.
I like
Take
the Rams in this one. This is one that could have been a premium pick, but it's not a premium pick. Allen is hideous, man. This guy's terrible, terrible, terrible. I like the under big in this game too. Under and Rams. Parlay it up. Thank me later. Anyways, we got the
I'll thank you later.
Oh, man, I cracked myself up. I'm laughing at my own jokes. Thank me later. Oh, man. We got the fins up. The Dolphins are going on the road, heading out to San Francisco, a team that they always play bad against. Who do you like, Brian?
For me, this is one of the hardest NFL cards I've seen in quite some time, and this is one of the harder games. But I think the Niners at home laying the points is the way to go. I think they want to get Jimmy G established. The defense is rock solid. Give me the Niners here to roll.
Give me the under here. Well, I don't think we're going to get over that number.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins here. The points. I think this one stays close.
I like the Dolphins in this one. They always play so bad at San Francisco, though. Yeah, here's Oscar the Idiot again. We're just going to call you Oscar the Idiot from now on. You're a liar. Oh, man. Got Cleveland against the Colts. I think this is one of the more interesting games. The Browns have gone from +2.5 to -1. I like the Colts here a lot, but it's like, I don't know, the line movement kind of scared me off this thing. Brian?
Yep, it scared me off it too. Again, I had the Colts written down early in the week, but closer we get to game time, I think the Browns have the formula to win games. Even with just Kareem Hunt, I think he can take care of business. Colts defense is awesome, but I think Cleveland gets it done at home by 3.
Yeah, I think I'll take the Browns too. Give me the Browns on the money line. I think they get the win.
And Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards Cleveland. On the money line here. I think Cleveland picks up a win.
Okay. Got
Another rivalry game.
Yep. Giants and Cowboys. The Cowboys could be the worst team in the NFL. Chris, wake up.
I'm wide awake. Sorry.
Sound like you're snoring there.
No, I'm good.
But, Oh, we went over 22,300 people banned. Brian, you called the Cowboys sieve rush defense last week. Now Tyron Smith gone for the season from the offensive line. This is bad.
I think the Cowboys still have a lot of talent, though, and the question whether it's going to perform this week is a ton of points with the Giants. I think if you can get over a touchdown, you have to back the Giants there. I think this will be a classic NFC East battle. Comes down to the last couple minutes. Take the Giants in the points.
I like the over. Give me the over 51.
Yeah, I like the over as well. I think this one's a high-scoring game till the finish.
Why don't you guys ever mention that these NFL games are fixed, rigged, predetermined outcomes like WWE? I say it all the time. I say it all the time. But the secret is to be on the right side of it. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's rigged or not. You know, it's if we don't have the, you know. But I think that we see it all the time. You know, but a lot of people thought like, you know, baseball was rigged and they need the Yankees for the ratings. Oops.
Yep. That didn't work out too well.
Yeah, that's the call. You know, that's the call, like from someone that has an interest. Raise.
Kevin, serve up that fastball, buddy. We'll send you your money later. Don't worry.
When I used to live in New York, they used to call it the
Giants. Make it look good.
When I used to live in New York, they used to call it the Giants call. Giants.
That sneakily put in TV timeout.
Yeah, I like the Giants in this one. Anyways,
I was thinking consensus on the over here, but
yeah, Oscar's pleading his case over here. But it's like when you generalize, that's what you get, man. Like people say to me, you lose every time. It's like, I don't lose every time. I lose. I win. I lose. You know, it's betting. Certainly don't win them all. I never say I do. People and other people, like, they'll say, this guy claims this. It's like, I don't think I ever claim anything. It's like, nothing that's, you know, nothing. It's like I'm too exposed to, I'm too exposed to lie about records and picks and stuff. I don't have the ability to do it. I'm too out there. Anyways, got Seattle and the Vikings tonight. I'll be live at halftime of this one. Brian?
Oh, I think the Vikings are the best free pick I'm going to give out tonight. I love the Vikings tonight, plus the 7 points. Dalvin Cook to score the first touchdown at plus 600.
So what do you like about Kirk Cousins playing on the road in a night game in Seattle against the best team in the NFL?
Well, I do like that the Vikings are desperate. Seattle's heading into a bye week next week. Maybe they take their foot off the gas pedal a little bit. The line's telling me Vikings. So I can't resist what the line's telling me. Yeah. Go Vikings.
Because what we've seen from Seattle so far is that this is a team that has that'll go for it on fourth and short at the end of the game, and instead of just getting the 1 yard, they throw it deep into the end zone. That's what we've seen from the Seattle team this year. And last week against Miami, with 5 minutes left to go in the game, when most teams in the NFL would be running out the clock, they scored 2 more touchdowns. So very, very tough to go against a team that has shown if there's time left on the clock, they're going for the touchdown. They don't play the clock game. Very, very tough. But I will say that the Vikings that Jefferson is definitely he's the real deal. for sure, man. We knew that coming out of college, but he looks really good in Minnesota. Rod?
For me, I look at this game, and I understand why Brian likes the Vikings, but I look at, as you would say, the shops are betting the number, and the number was at +9. It's not at +9 anymore.
That's exactly what it is.
It's at -6.5. Give me the Seahawks. They easily win by a touchdown. Give me the Seahawks.
Chris?
Feels like a trap.
The shops are betting the number at +9. It's not that anymore.
That number's come and gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Seahawks as well. And now it's down to 6.5. It makes it a little easier to stomach.
Speaking of stomachs, we've got the someone asked if there's any hockey picks on the show today.
Hockey picks. There's been so much hockey action in the last 3 days. Holy man. Every time you turn around, it's like, oh, there's a guy going there. Oh, there's another guy over there. Where's everybody playing? I'm excited. I can't wait.
ALDS, we've got the Astros and the Rays going at it in game one. We got Snell. It's been really not very good this season in the postseason. Up against Framber Valdez.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to resist the Astros. They've been playing good baseball. They shocked me in the last series. So give me the plus money in the Astros. I think they get it done here.
How about you, Rod?
I'm going to go with the Astros too. Astros have definitely seen Snell. All three of Snell's outings last postseason came against the Astros. I think they know what they're expecting and what they're going to see. Do the Astros here. Take game one.
Yeah, give me the under here. I think we see a pitcher's duel to start the series. I think it's going to be a tight game, tight series throughout.
I like the Astros reverse run line here. I think they're gonna bust them up. When Astros are hitting like this, very, very, very tough to beat. Very, very, very tough to beat. I'm gonna go with the reverse run line. So that brings us to the parlay section of the show. I'm doing customer service and doing live shows and kind of doing everything. All right. Let me see if I have everything set up for it. And let's do it on Sports Chat. Maybe I'll mix it all up a little bit. What do you guys think? All right. What a mess that is. Anyways, let's get to the parlay calculator for today. I got to talk to him. But first up is going to be Chris Ruffalo. Chris, we head over to Sports Chat Plays. We click on right here where it says parlays. And that will take us to our parlay calculator. We got the NFL. What is your parlay for today? Is it all NFL?
Yeah, we'll go 2 NFL, 1 MLB.
Great. And as you guys know, you pick your sport, your state that you live in, whether you want spread, money line, or over under, and what sport you want to bet on. So we got NFL. Let's do MLB first. This way makes it easier. What do you like, Chris?
All right, I'll go with you guys. I'll go Astros money line.
And you're going to put that with?
The Jacksonville Jaguars on the money line.
Okay.
And the Cleveland Browns on the money line.
And the Browns. It's only 1 point. They're favored by 1 point.
Okay.
But anyways, doesn't matter. So $20 at DraftKings Sportsbook pays you $262.26. Those of you not familiar with the parlay calculator, what it does is it compares all the different books that are legal in your state. And then you can go there, and then you can actually bet your parlay. You click right here, and you can bet your parlay at that book. So in this case, we said it was DraftKings, right? That was the best. Personally, the book that I haven't tried yet that I'm dying to try that I've heard nothing but the best things about is PointsBet. That's the one that I've heard like the best things about. They have like the most options. But then you click here, you click play now, and it takes you right to the book, and you can open the account. See? And they give you even a deposit bonus and everything. How cool is that, right? You can just bet that. Anyways, thanks, Chris. That will bring us to Jeff Jeter. What do you got for us today as far as your parlay?
Got 1 NBA and 3 NFL.
Wow, going for a big one here. Who do you like in the NBA?
Swear, I think Lakers minus 5.5. Swear, 4-sided today. The Lakers minus 5.5. Give me the under in the Washington football Rams game. Give me the Dolphins plus 8. And lay the points with the Cardinals. Arizona over the Jets.
How excited are you about sports betting coming to Tennessee? $20 wager on that 14 parlay pays $272.56 at PointsBet.
Very excited about sports betting coming here to Tennessee. So I love to see PointsBet maybe get a license out here, but they've not got on the docket yet. So, but we've got BetMGM, DraftKings, FanDuel, 1 under. So far. So
yeah, they'll all be here.
All right. The go live date is November 1st, which is a Sunday coming up. So we'll see how it goes. So.
It'll be. I'm going to guess that these guys are going to be armed and ready on the apps. So we'll be ready for you here at Sports Chat. You just come here. We got all kinds of bonuses, Sports Chat and Pick Dogs, both the sites. Thanks, Jeff.
Well,
we will go to Rod Zawacki, the king of the birdcage. Rod, what do you got for us?
We're going to go 3 NFL today. We'll start off with the Falcons game over.
Okay.
Then we'll go with the Seahawks and the points. And put the Jets money line in there.
Seahawks. Oh, this is next week's game's already up. Seahawks minus 6.5, and the Jets.
The Jets. Yep.
All right. Everyone likes to burn some money. Pays $20. Pays $269.43 at Sugar House, and you guys can see so far we've done 3 parlays. And 3 different books have had higher payouts, and that's why we offer more than one book. And you just click play now, and depends what state you're in, of course, which books are going to be available to you. As Jeter was saying, only certain ones registered in certain states. Thank you. And we go to Brian Bittler. Brian?
We got one NBA, 2 NFL. NBA will be the Miami Heat money line.
In the NFL?
Minnesota Vikings money line.
Okay.
And the Jets money line. Jets, Jets.
$20 pays $7.71. So I would say
if I hit that one, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I'm calling off work.
Well, it's not.
You never know.
You never know.
You
never know. Believe me, I've won longer shots than that. That's for sure. Much longer. Ask the IRS. Anyways, go to my parlay for today. I'm going to do the triple teamer here. I'm going to take in the NBA. I'm going to take the Heat on the money line in Major League Baseball. I'm going to take the Astros on the money line. And in the NFL, I will take the Giants on the money line. There you go. Plus $20 pays $5.41. Bring everyone back in. Thanks everyone for joining us. It was another fun day here at the office. Appreciate every one of you that stopped by, smashed the like button, and did all that stuff. Of course, we have free picks on every game every day at sportschatplace.com and pickdogs.com. And be sure to check it all out. We'll be here tomorrow. It's going to be at least 3 games tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with the Patriots-Broncos game now moved to next Sunday. So it won't be tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll still have 2 Major League Baseball and Monday Night Football. So thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you guys at halftime of the early NFL games and, of course, halftime of the primetime game. Tonight, coming off of our Thursday night, we hit with the Bears, and they under pretty big there. So be sure to tune in at halftime and, of course, smash the like button. Thanks for joining us. We'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day. SportsChatPlace.com and PickDogs.com. Free picks on every game every single day. We go live every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's me, Brian Bittler, the Puck Dogs. Really, I mean, is there a better lineup in all sports than that? I don't think so. Anyways, what is that? Why does it do that? Anyways, do green like the Cash, or like the Jets, who have looked worse than any team I've been watching today. It's been absolute dominance here by the Ravens over the Bengals. The Steelers and the Eagles, been a little bit of a physical game here. The Steelers definitely with some, Cardinals, is that a fumble recovery? Are they calling it there's definitely a flag here, but Flacco is really taking a beating in this game. The ball is clearly out. Also, the Rams just beating on the Redskins. This has been some of the most one-sided football that we've seen so far this season. Just really some real physical beatdowns going on in these games. Carson Wentz throwing deep and completing it. Steelers were hoping to get the ball back there. It was 3rd and long. Fulgham having a great game here for the Eagles. Really the only answer they have. In the Jets, more penalty yards than actual offensive yards, at least from what I've been seeing. And Joe Burrow, a deer in the headlights in Baltimore. So, and Brian and Rod both took the Jets. So, I don't know. The game's not over yet. That's for sure. I mean, we're seeing crazy penalties here against Arizona in this game. So, it's possible that they know something. But we're waiting on these second half lines in this for the early games. Jacksonville, Houston, the only game that's at the half right now. And see what they're going to do in this Arizona Jets game. I believe they're going to give Arizona the ball here. The ball is clearly out when Flacco is being sacked. He has been hideous. I mean, absolutely terrible. There's a booth review on it, which it doesn't even make sense. I mean, how is it not a penalty? How is it not a turnover? The Eagles here looking to at least even the score here with the Steelers, and before they head into the half. 3rd and 1, and of course, the Eagles throwing down the field, which is pretty much what they do. Usually the players and the coaches, they know the decision before us. As far as what the ruling's going to be from the booth or from the officials on a replay. And it looks like the Cardinals are preparing the offense to come onto the field here against the Jets, try and get another score before the half, but it really doesn't matter. The Jets have been in the red zone twice, have gotten 3 points to show for it. So I don't think the Cardinals see them as a threat. And the Raiders take the lead against the Chiefs. Henry Ruggs just absolutely having a field day. Anyways, the interesting one to me here is the Eagles and the Steelers. The Steelers' defense has just not looked that good. As the Jets do not, I mean, how do they not call that a fumble? And the Jets, doesn't matter. It's 4th down, and they will be punting. Meanwhile, the Eagles 1st and 10. See the halftime line, Texans -3 over the Jaguars. Of course, the Jags missed a field goal, and that is the difference in this game. Steve Hauschka, of all people. Doinks went off the upright. The Falcons -4 against the Panthers, who are just going roughshod over them. I mean, really taking it to them. The Falcons looked to get off to a quick start in that one, but it was the Panthers who pretty much were all business after that. 22 seconds left here in the Eagles-Steelers game. And, that long Sanders run, pretty much the difference. As the Cardinals go for the block against the Jets, they do not get it. That's not a great punt. And maybe they try and do something with 53 seconds left to go. It's way up. It is a lousy punt. And Carson Wentz throwing deep. Oh, right through his hands. Wow. You don't see that too often from NFL receivers. Well, I guess that's how you end up in Philly. Anyways, thanks to everyone who's joining us. We do these halftime shows every week for the early games, and then we do we cover the late games, the night game, the primetime game. In the afternoon in the NFL and like college football, generally they don't go to the half at the same time, so it makes it just impossible to do anything. And Jets, Kyler Murray, see if he can maybe get something going here. And the Eagles throw another one down the field, and they catch it at the 10-yard line, going to get a field goal attempt here. If they can get the ball, they have no timeouts. Scramble, and the time has expired in the half. Wow. And that is how you are the Philadelphia Eagles. Craziness there. Be interesting to see what the second half line is there. The Steelers really kind of dominated for the better part of it. Just really the big run by Philadelphia. And they just haven't been able to stop Fulgham. He's really the only thing that's keeping it. Joe Burrow, just a deer in the headlights in this Baltimore-Cincinnati game. But the Ravens, haven't cemented any kind of cover here. That's for sure. Yeah, the Redskins or the Washington football team, rough go of it against the Rams. And they get a field goal here. So there it is. 20-10 at the half. Rams over the Washington football team. Looks like Jacksonville and Houston getting ready to get back on the field. Second half line on that one is Jags +3. I'd probably take it. I would say Quinn is more than likely done if they can't hold on. And the Cardinals, a big play here. 12 seconds left to go in the half. Getting it down the field. It's going to be, let's see, they're at about the 38 of the Jets. The Jets are terrible, man. If you take the Jets, you lose them all. It's not you win some, you lose some. You take the Jets, you lose them all. The Jets are terrible. They are the worst team in the NFL. As Tucker misses his first field goal attempt, I believe, in quite some time. It might be his first miss of the season. I think they went for a bomber. They went for a 61-yarder right before the half, the Ravens. And they just pushed it. Yeah, Jets are terrible. I mean, they're terrible, terrible, terrible. And with Joe Flacco, they're even worse. Let's refresh the lines, take a look here. So far, we like the Jags +3. That game is now back into the third quarter. Got the Panthers are +4 against the Falcons, +195 on the money line. The Rams -3 against Washington. You have to pay up $1.25, and the Steelers -3. You'd have to pay up $1.20 to get that. At least what I'm showing. The Cardinals get the field goal, but there's a flag on the play. Hold everything. And what are they saying? Roughing the kicker against the Jets. Penalty declined. The field goal is good. Arizona 17. New York Jets 3. Yeah, I did not understand the Jets pick. The Ravens, 4.5 points here in the second half over the Bengals. I'm going to go with that one as well. I have the Ravens in the game. I just have not seen anything from the Bengals here. So far, it's I like the Rams. Going with the Steelers and the Ravens for the second half. Think that not letting you move any of these lines. If anyone has any games, anything, just yell them out. Yeah, but it's Gase has experience getting a top 5 draft pick. Jets are just absolutely horrible. I would say the Falcons and the Jets are two of the worst teams. The Texans are up there with them. But the Texans in the lead, and the Raiders, of course, leading the unbeatable Chiefs. Okay. Ravens 4.5 in the second half. Falcons -4. It's Washington +13.5. I think Washington +13.5 is for the second half or for the game. I don't understand the question. So it makes it hard when the questions aren't clear. It just makes it difficult. So if you have questions, just keep them as clear as possible. It would be super helpful. But we're just waiting for that second half line on the Jets. I believe that's going to be, the Raiders will be the next one. Second half line on the Jets. Still waiting for this one to come out. And there it is. It's the Cardinals -3. Gotta love that. So a line just moved here. The Cardinals line moved to -115. On that so we have for the second half, Panthers are +4, Rams -3.5. I do like the Panthers +4 in the second half. I haven't seen anything with the Falcons. I think you could even take the Panthers on the money line at +195 here. Cardinals -3. The Jets have done absolutely nothing. I mean, Joe Flacco looks just like he doesn't want to be there. He's just there to collect the paycheck. I don't know. How much are the Jets paying Flacco? I mean, that is, how much does Joe Flacco make? I mean, you talk about a guy that looks like he's just there for the paycheck. It's him. Joe Flacco makes $22.1 million. Oh, I don't know. That's throughout his career. Let's see what he makes for the Jets. That was averaging it out. There's no way he's in. Joe Flacco is making $1,050,000 this year. What are you talking? I don't understand the question. I gave out the line and the second half line and the pick. That's all I can do. I don't know what TF, fluke. I have no idea what that means. We don't speak cryptic code here. Yep, I like the Ravens too. Joe Burrow looks absolutely horrible. Horrible. This is the worst Joe Burrow has looked. As Patrick Mahomes looking to get the Chiefs on the board here before the half with a minute left. The Chiefs inside the 10, but we have a penalty here. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like the Raiders think it's on them. It's the only game we're waiting for to go to the half. We got Ravens -4.5. I like the Steelers -3. I don't like the juice on that thing, but that is what it is. Cardinals -3 is now -120. The Rams -3.5. The Redskins, or Washington football team, looking, I don't know. The Rams have dominated that game. Of course, it's against the Raiders. I would say under 21.5 in the Eagles Steelers. The Eagles touchdown was on, that Sanders touchdown, it was like incredibly lucky. Okay, well, since you fam is interested in somebody else's picks, you can get you can get his picks. It's our show, Trey. Trey, it's our show. It's not my show either. It's our show. It's the community here. Be sure to smash the like button, though. We're at 20-something thousand subscribers. It's crazy. Here goes KC. Yeah, well, I mean, they're losing. So, I mean, the Raiders are going to get the ball back here. We could be tied at the half, close to it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Wide open. Edwards-Helaire, but a flag. This is probably coming back, this touchdown for the Chiefs. This one looks like it's coming back. Let's see what they say. It'd be rare that it wouldn't be against the Raiders, but from everybody's manners, you see the arms up, the questioning on the Raiders. Pass interference against the offense in this one. The penalty's coming. We'll take it back, and it just gives Mahomes a little bit more room to maneuver. What do you guys think has been the biggest beatdown that you've been watching? I think, this has been a chalky day here. If these scores end where they are now, Vegas is going to take a beating. I think every favorite, except for the Chiefs, the Falcons and the Chiefs, Steelers. Yeah, I guess it's about half and half. Anyways, see what else we got. I wish we could get Bittler on here. I'd like to ask him about his Jets. I mean, this is the second week in a row he's taken the New York Jets. And, I mean, they have been hideous. Yeah, I think Arizona against the Jets has been just an epic beatdown. There's been two real physical beatdowns. Well, three. The Rams, the Cardinals, and the Ravens are just absolutely pounding their opponents here. Yeah, this Chiefs Raiders game, Bittler and I both agreed. Yeah, I don't know why Rod liked the Jets. It just didn't even make sense. I think because maybe he got burned on the Cardinals the last few weeks. It's Mahomes, just one of the worst Mahomes throws you'll ever see right there. No, Bittler won't get off the Jets. That's the whole thing, is that he doesn't really look at the matchups. He only looks at the line movement. And he missed it on that one. Well, at least early. I mean, there's still plenty of time. The Jets scored a touchdown here. They're on the number. Well, it's actually down to 6.5, but I don't know. Biller's got the Raiders today, too. And the Chiefs going for the field goal to tie it up. Looks like the Steelers and the Eagles are getting back onto the field. Let's take a quick look at the lines one more time. Of course, if you're just joining us, be sure to smash the like button. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. Costs you nothing. Helps us a bunch. Cardinals 3 over the Jets, now minus 110. Maybe someone didn't like what we're saying. The Steelers now minus 130 at the minus 3 at the half. The Ravens minus 115, minus 4.5. And the Rams minus 3.5 at plus 105. So action coming in on a lot of the underdogs late. Yeah, Atlanta's terrible. Atlanta's going to have a fired coach. As Washington kicks off the second half to the Rams. Oof. I could see the Rams marching right down here. Can Matt Ryan do what? He's been terrible too. He just got drilled low and off his receiver's hands. Boy, he's lucky that wasn't picked off. Ben Roethlisberger starting the second half like he ended the first, throwing it to Chase Claypool on every single down. I mean, that's all he's really doing in this game. They must really love the matchup that they have because he is throwing a Claypool against Slay all day. 28 consecutive drives without a passing TD. That's not easy to do if you're an NFL quarterback. Yeah, that is a good stat. Well, let's see what we have. We're just waiting for that one line. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs. We're just waiting for it to come to the half. 24-24. I have 5 in the living room, and just in the studio, I just have 1, but I have the game plan, so you can see them all. 3rd and 5 here for the Steelers. And the Falcons on the board with a field goal. And the Cardinals still -3. Now let's pick them. As the Steelers get the first down, Ebron with the catch. I had the Raiders in this game, if you watched the early show, or if you watched my videos. The best bet second half. Well, here goes the Steelers. Oh, boy. And the Steelers run it down to the 4-yard line. Jet sweep to McLeod, who was super fast. He just dusted Philly. And the Steelers look to be headed towards the end zone here. I don't love the Browns. Yeah, it was a jet sweep. And it just really opened up a gigantic lane. And, boy, the Eagles were lucky to get the tackle there. I mean, anything less than a touchdown here for the Eagles would be a huge win, because that should have been a touchdown. And the Raiders and Chiefs have gone to the half. This will be our last game that we're covering. Almost all the games have returned to second half. Lamar Jackson throws across his body. I mean, it's not going to be a first down, but what a throw that was. There is so many better games. So the Chiefs are -6 in the second half against the Raiders. You know what? I think you go with the over 28. I think there's going to be a ton of scoring still. I think there's still going to be a lot of scoring in that game. This looks like an old school Chiefs-Raiders game where they go like 49-42 or 49-47. You know, it's that type of game. The Ravens punting. The Bengals holding them there. 3 and out. And they get the ball at the 25. Not bad. But anyways, that wraps up our halftime show. Thanks to everyone who joined us. Thanks to everyone that hit the like button. I'll be back tonight at halftime of the Seahawks versus Vikings game. We'll have NBA going on then. We'll have baseball. It's going to be an awesome show. So I'll see you guys tonight, and we'll have to see how it goes. If the NBA game is running close to the football game, maybe I'll come on halftime of the NBA and I'll just stay on till halftime of the NFL or something. We'll figure it out. I'll see you guys then. At worst, it's going to be halftime of the Seahawks-Vikings game. Love you guys. Always love spending the day with you. I'm going to go work out and watch the second halves.